Oh, lovely. Isn't this just the most beginner-friendly weapon there could be in the game? Look at this. No aiming required. No stopping required. Just mow through everyone, even these green skulls who are such a pain. Goodbye. Alright, welcome everyone to Vampire Hunters. This is a first-person horde survival game. So basically, if Doom and Vampire Survivors had a baby, and man, it is an addicting one. I'll say it straight up. I am not a big first-person shooter guy. I have strong motion sickness. I can barely play 3D games these days, but this one is very fun and addicting. Let me show you right now. It has a pretty addicting gameplay loop. So you have these achievements, right? First off, at the upper right here, you have the gold coins. I have a bit left over because I want to show how we're going to be using them. So you have this list of achievements here, and you get rewarded either with new weapons. The Crucible is set for us to collect, which is one of my favorite weapons. Slay the Batilia to unlock Crucible on the character selection. Oh, okay. Let me get this right now. This is the Holy Water Hose. Some pretty cool, pretty wacky, pretty bonkers weapons, man. Very fun. And some of these achievements give us coins instead, and you can use those coins to upgrade yourself with the meta progression here. I have 2 levels so far. Let me show you like really quick right now. We have the Hunter, well, it's the Colonnade and the Great Hall, which I haven't played yet. I've been spending my time in the Colonnade, and you can see here the music selection as well. This has one popping soundtrack as well, and the fun here is the levels are pretty simple, but it's so fun to find a good synergy between which weapons you're going to be choosing. It's so fun to see the upgrade path for each of the weapons, and again, it all just makes for a very addicting gameplay loop and for some high replayability. So let's do collect the water hose, the Holy Water Hose as well right now, but you can't go right ahead and use this. You have to use your coins as well to unlock these weapons, but we do have some leftover gold coins, but I'm going to leave the upgrades at this for now. I want to show off a build with my favorite weapon here, the grenade launcher. It's a very simple build that I feel is good for when you're starting the game. And if you're like me, if anyone out there is like me who sucks at first-person games, who's so bad at aiming, if you want a high damage bursty build where you don't have to worry a lot about aiming, then this is gonna be for you. We're gonna start with the launcher here into the Colonnade. We'll do the Great Hall next time, but in we shall go. And what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna stick with the launcher for a bit. We only have 2 shots for it, okay, at the start. But I'm gonna be sticking with it for a bit because I want to get it upgraded. Honestly, well, I don't want to go as far as say right now that you can go and do a run here in this level with just the launcher. We got extra damage. Okay, would have preferred something for ammo or reload speed, but I will take that. There is a particular, or there are a couple of particular upgrades that I'm actually looking for this build, for the launcher. I don't want to talk about it yet. I don't want to spoil it yet. We got max ammo and reload speed. Let's go. Max ammo first of all. Reload speed will take care of itself, especially if we do get more guns eventually, which we will. And you can see how awesome the launcher is when you got enemies bunched up together. You get this AoE explosion and just annihilates everyone. Again, perfect. If you're bad at aiming like me, you got the orb, which is a passive ability. Well, it's not a passive ability technically. It's a secondary weapon. Well, I'll get crit damage now for the launcher. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, Crucible was right there, dude. What am I doing? Let me show it right now. So I really like how they did this, how you can customize which one's auto fire. At first, my initial reaction was I was just bummed that there was no auto fire with the game. I'm a big auto fire guy, but then I realized that a huge part of the mechanics of the game revolves around these things here. So there's auto fire reload. I'm gonna pass through this. You can read it. You can pause the video and read through it. And you can see though that every time you turn one of these on, it reduces the run score. Full auto fire, lazy primary fire. I do have my lazy secondary fire on, so we'll run into some secondary weapons later on, and you can see how they're just gonna be automatically firing for us. Again, not the best first-person shooter There's our ability as well. Kind of a deadly dash. Max ammo, reload speed. Still gonna go for max ammo. Still waiting for the upgrade though that I am searching for. Auto fire. Okay, we do have the good ammo for it now at 5. But that is still not... We're setting ourselves up though for some boss melting later on with this build we're currently doing for the launcher. But I'm still waiting on a couple of upgrades that I don't want to be spoiling. Anyway, I was talking about me having my secondary fire on. What do we get? Vertical shot. Okay. We got 1/2. Ooh, and extra damage. We do definitely want extra damage later on, but this is the most critical part of the build that we are going for. There it is. That just makes... Well, that's just 1/2, but it makes the grenade launcher already double the awesome. Man, I'm crossing my fingers. I thought it was a common upgrade that I ran into. Apparently not. Max out. We did get it. We did get it. Horizontal shots, or now we're gonna get a grid with the grenade launcher, and it's instead of just doing one high damage grenade. Oh, someone just got through. And now we got the auto fire. Okay, let's see here though. We will get the auto fire here, but we will start building our arsenal now that we have the grenade launcher build going. Gosh, how many shots do we have? We really need something. Burn. Okay, let's get reload speed for now, but we really do need another gun, even though as awesome as this grenade launcher is now, it doesn't pierce. Man, if it did pierce, how crazy would that be? But this is what I'm talking about. No need for aiming. Just throw the grenades in a general direction. Use the ability right here. Oh my goodness, this is my most hated part. We got the pulse gun, max ammo. I don't want the pulse gun. And the thing is, I want to be patient here. I'm gonna get more max ammo for the launcher, even though it's counterintuitive. I've found that you should be patient with the game. It's not... It seems like it, but it's not a run and gun, hold the trigger, keep your foot on the gas kind of game. And it applies even to your choices of weapons. Meaning, I found it to be really more beneficial to only choose weapons that really are gonna fit well with your arsenal and synergize with your other guns. So the Ripper is an example of that. If anyone has played Dead Space, this is very similar to Isaac's... What is it? Revolver? Ooh, ricochet shots for the Ripper. I forgot what it's called in Dead Space. But that's saw gun, right? Where it's that gun that fires off saw blades, bleed, killing an enemy that is bleeding grants additional blood. Crit damage for the Ripper. I'm gonna get the familiar cat here instead. Now the familiar cat, I'll be honest, I don't really know exactly what it does, but if you upgrade it, you'll eventually get this ability for it that says it gives you temporary buffs every now and then. And call me crazy, again, I don't know exactly what it does, but I can feel like that it does something. It does do something. My bad, went AFK there for a second. Trying to adjust my microphone here. But this is why I wanted to get this build going and show you again the most beginner friendly build there is. Okay, auto fire, Ripper. Okay, we can do this. We have the launcher at auto fire anyways now. This is all Ripper now, huh? Auto fire, the faster it shoots, reload speed. Let's get reload speed. There was Dragon Whip there. I'm not a big fan of the Dragon Whip. It is a very good weapon, but cooldown is super slow. That red orc, by the way, that just passed us is a huge test. It's a test of where we are in the game, how our damage is doing. He has very high HP, and if he did not, we only have 2 guns, but we have very high damage. Launcher, crit chance. I'll get crit chance for the launcher. But if you don't have any high damage weapons or even just decent damage, you will not be able to take that dude down easily. Can actually ruin your run pretty much. Man, all for the Ripper. Ooh, but we get lifesteal when enemy is skilled, huh? I'll get the Crucible though. That is another one that is on my lineup of weapons to get. So the build is basically all bursty, high damage weapons. Low ammo. I know it's very tempting. And the missile! Wow, this build has come together. And that's pretty much it. Maybe the sniper rifle, but that's pretty much all the weapons that I want for this particular run. And we are just walking through everyone here, literally. Seriously, that red orc has given me trouble before. I was saying a while ago that probably instinct would be to get the weapons that wherein you can just hold the trigger that has like hundreds of ammo. But trust me, you have to find a way to get those guns going, get them to better damage, because once you get to this part of the run, it's not gonna be easy. Familiar, Raven. Raven is fine. Extra damage. Or the Crucible. I'm gonna get the Crucible instead. Did we get hit right there? That wasn't fair if we did get hit, but I don't think we did. Oh, lovely. Isn't this just the most beginner-friendly weapon there could be in the game? Look at this. No aiming required. No stopping required. Just mow through everyone, even these green skulls who are such a pain. Goodbye. So I guess what I'm trying to show here is it pays to be patient at the start of the game. Missile, auto fire swell for the missile. Let's do it. Missiles are awesome, by the way. They're homing missiles, also very bursty and high damage. Yeah, I was saying it pays to be very... Ooh, we gotta watch out here. Let's use our ability. It pays to be patient at the early part of the game. Oh gosh. Okay, gotta be careful here. I gotta do some dodging and not just keep shooting my way out of this. We'll be fine. That will be fine. Oh my goodness, no more health. And we're gonna meet the boss here. We'll be fine. We'll go for a flawless run with the boss. Crucible. Burn for the launcher. Exposed. Let's do exposed here. And let's try just to melt this boss in like a few seconds. Okay. Yeah, it pays to be patient at the start of the game. Even if you just have one weapon and you're struggling, because in the end, you're gonna get an OP gun like this one. I love this boss fight, by the way. It feels like a theme park, right? Like a horror train or something. A reverse horror train, I guess. Okay, quick melting. Since we don't have any HP left, let's take out his HP instead. And down you go, sir. Quick work. That's what the build is all about. High damage. Got sketchy in there in the end because I wasn't doing any dodging with the skulls. Got too overconfident with our unstoppable grenade launcher. Level 12 for the launcher. Look at the amount of damage created with it. Gotta work on my combos here. 84, that's pretty low. Anyways, that was just a preview run of Vampire Hunters. Again, the game is coming out probably around the time that I am posting this video, but please do leave a like if you enjoyed that video. It really helps the channel out. Do leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the game. We'll be playing more of Vampire Hunters, so stay tuned. Please do consider subscribing to the channel. I will see you guys in the next one.